It doesn't create any pollution. We can put this in, it's minimal effects and costs. I'm going to show you a few pictures. I like, just so you can get an idea, how some of the transportation systems that are available that we're able to do. And with this, I'm going to go forward here. Instead of having traffic jams, I mean, I've tried to travel in this area from Sharjah to Dubai, and I don't know if anybody is familiar with that, but you can waste an hour and a half to go something that would take you 10 minutes. And it just, so rather than having accidents and other problems, you can see the light rail system and what we can implement here. And it's energy, I won't go through the basics on this, but it's enjoyable to see what's available, and to see that we can implement this. And in fact, one of the other systems, I'm just going to skip over, and right here, this system here, it actually gets the energy as it goes through the portable station. So it will create, we've got the way where it gets the energy through as it passes into stop, and then it continues on. And look at some of the features. You've got many types of designs, and they connect together. We can have it go actually up to 500 kilometers an hour if we wanted it. And so you've got speed capabilities, it's energy efficient, and the ability to perform is incredible. And it's light, and so it's visually pleasing to the eye. appreciate your time so far. I'll turn the time back.
Simu mancarà bongo violet, mancarà bongo. 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 Que hicieron entre verdura, un orgasmo tropical, sin probeta, sin prehistoria, sin abono artificial. Solo tierra y percusión, majareta su canción, puchi que viene el calentón, que va a coger el tambor. Son las mujeres sonajeras, por el horizonte van. Son las mujeres majaretas, por el horizonte van.
And by the way, NEB Engineering is a company that, for commercial purposes, and what we've done, residential, commercial, but they've done over 100 towers here in the UAE, in Dubai. So if you can find any of the tallest towers that are out there, they probably had a part of it. And they've got a team of over 300 engineers and architects. The educational system is something to learn about, where we can try to provide educational capabilities, which you'll see. I'm just highlighting, you see down the STU transportation, that's the transportation system that you've seen. There's medical, and we've got the ability to work in all areas of medical capabilities. There's Middle East Oil Corporation, which is also publicly traded on NASDAQ. The market capitalization is about 16 billion, and it's traded on NASDAQ in the United States. And there's Universal Oil. You've got other geodynamics oil-related companies. Echo Green, you see now Echo Green trading. Echo Green in terms of accessing the energy systems and the capabilities of energy. You've got also the environmental issues, which is the 8th key, where we're talking about general waste, agricultural, how to deal with that turned into energy. And so it gives a summary, but then what it does, it goes through and gives a little bit. There's World for World, and you had a chance to hear Dr. Sidi. And then what we're doing is that we develop, we build, we invest, and we protect. And it goes through and explains what we're doing. We create opportunities, goals, and solutions. We build communities, countries, businesses, and wealth. You want wealth for the people. You invest, and that's what we're doing. We are investing countries, projects, people, relationships. And we protect the reputation, we protect humanity. And it gives you an overview of who we are, what we're doing. There's some information about me. I threw that in. And there's some of the speakers. Now, Wanshan was stuck on a flight, and she was not able to make it. She's been working with ILDC. We've had a chance to see others, including Dr. Sidi, Ulrich, Mr. Cho of Echo Green. So it goes through the Yorubaland development agenda, how we can implement some of the things that we're doing. And this helps understanding, because you've got tremendous minerals. Look at all the minerals that exist in Nigeria. And then you come back and look at all of some of the goals that Yorubaland has and some of the things that we can do. Whoops, I went the wrong way on that. But the economic. Now what I wanted to do is share something with you. But anyway, I wanted to get that out to you so you could have something else in your hands. And then I wanted to, audio-visual. I was going to try to get you to several items. I'm going to go through this very quickly because I'm going to move to a couple of slides that we're going to, which talk about, there's the 8 keys. But I wanted to move in what we can do into the educational, which I'll move to, and the medical. I don't expect you to read these. I'm just going through to let you know there's a lot of planning that's gone into what we're doing, the implementation. Now, this is a system here that we've developed, and it's been developed regarding education. Remember, at the beginning, we talked about the need that's out there, that people need to live. They need to have a good life. They need to go out and they need to enjoy and love. And we need to learn. And this is falling under the ability to learn. And it exists where we've got the literacy at any location. We can take, if you look at this, we've got, this is a satellite dish. We can actually provide this and make it available where you've got education at whatever your needs are, and provide literacy for anywhere in the world. And it becomes a tremendous opportunity that you are providing. That's what, if you notice this little box here, it's a little portable. You can put it on a camel or a horse or anything. You can carry it out. You've got a portable educational tool using the technology that exists in today's world. It doesn't need to be plugged in, touched. It's solar powered, and you're able to have all of the information available to you easily. And I was the CEO of a publicly traded company on NASDAQ, and I learned some things about the stock market, about the market itself. And I've learned also that Nigeria, for example, is very wealthy. It's a tremendously wealthy country. Do you agree with me? When you go back and you look at the wealth in the ground, the minerals, the oil, I believe that it has more oil and gas than Saudi Arabia.
That's true.
Isn't that true?
That's very true.
If you've got more oil and gas than Saudi Arabia, and you've got such minerals and resources that are in high demand all over the world,
and we've got a lot of it in Southwestern, anyway.
And in doing that, you're a rich country. You've got the people, the resources, the capabilities. If you're so rich, which you are, why don't we utilize that wealth and find a way to monetize it very quickly? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that's right.
And so what I've learned is that I've learned through my life and through my experience that we can take minerals that exist. For example, Abu Dhabi here, they sold 1 billion barrels of oil that was in the ground. It hadn't even been produced. And they sold it for $90 a barrel to South Korea. Now, do you understand how much, do you get an idea that the economic value? Well, what we do is that we can find a way, which we've done, and I know how to do this. We know how to make it bankable. And so what we do is that we're able to increase the value of the government, or we're able to increase the value of the states, and we're able to increase the value of the GDP of that country tremendously. We sat down and we talked to the country of Somalia, and within 6 months, I knew how to double their GDP. They had 5.2 billion in their GDP. Within 6 months, we can do that. They're just very slow to act. There's tremendous mineral resources.